Hey guys, today we're gonna take a look at some mail that I just got. It's a USB 2.0 to HDMI or HDMI to USB 2.0, but these have been around quite for a while. And you might ask, how much did I even buy this thing for? Well, let me show you the listing here that I just purchased from, eBay, obviously. And here's a listing for it. It's sharp $6.93, not even $7 full. So, does it work? Is it still worth it in 2023? We're gonna do two tests with it. One will be connecting a laptop. That's why I put the ProBook here. It's not the highest end, but we'll do the test we need. We're gonna open up a game here and put the game from here to our OBS. And the second test will be plugging a camera or a camcorder here and trying to see if it can film like that. And we will compare it against the quite expensive Elgato Cam Link, which I've had it for over 3 years, I think now, or 2 years, something like that. And we'll see how they fare against each other in latency, in quality. Let me tell you right off the gate, this one does not do 4K. 1080 is the 1920 by 1080 is the max it can do. And this one can go up to 4K, but this one works in 2.0 or 3.0 ports. It doesn't really matter. Versus this one only works on 3.0 ports because that's how it's built and that's why it does 4K. This one does not need any proprietary software. It has a kind of pre-install when you plug it in. It's just plug and play. On the other hand, Camlink, yes, you need a Camlink software that is called Elgato Camera Hub. We'll take a look at it in just a second. And without wasting time, let's dig in and see what's going on here. First of all, here's the unit. It comes, at least mine came with this manual here that shows you how to connect it to OBS. For less than $7, don't expect miracles. As long as you're not expecting miracles, this will do just fine. And here's the unit itself. It's kind of quality built, actually. Some kind of aluminum all around. The regular USB 2.0. And now let's plug it. And here we have our OBS. As you see, it's gonna be a lot of these lines here. We're gonna just plug it in one of the ports right here, turn it on, and as you see, it just went. Sometimes because I already plugged it a few minutes ago to test if it works, and as you see, it did that whatever that noise is. And how you connect this one is you go here, you add, and we're gonna do just a HDMI. Okay, our camera, it's just a regular Vixia HF R800, which, by the way, if you're a streamer or gamer that you want to just put your face on the screen, this camera is a great quality. 1080p, not 4K, but 1080p. If you're just putting your face on the side, you don't need to worry about it. It does the job just perfect. And we're gonna connect it to the HDMI right now and see where that goes. I have one of these mini HDMIs to full HDMI, and we're just gonna plug it in one side and the camera should start. And as you see on the screen, we got the camera right away. No other setup really needed. It just went through like a charm. Let me film this here. Yes. And by the way, this camera has really good soft transition when it comes to focus. And here's the camera for you. And I don't know why it's doing that line, but it might be my camera itself. And we are done with the camera part here. Let's try now the Elgato. Connect the same camera to Elgato. And what do we get? Now with the Elgato, it has to be connected to my USB 3.0. So in order to do that, you will not see it on the camera right now. But I'm plugging it on the side here. Yes, that's where I have my 3.0 USBs. It does not always start right away. And let's see if it wants to start. And for some reason, Elgato is having some trouble. And here we are now inside Elgato. For some reason, it's not always as straightforward as I would like it to be. But here's the camera filming from Elgato. As you see with the camera, that's only 1080p anyway. You're not gonna see a really big deal of a difference. as you see here. The difference is not super big. Now, okay, they both do, but Elgato needs a little bit more setup and a little bit more care and a proprietary software that goes with it. With that said, yes, I actually like Elgato Cam Link, I'm not gonna lie, even though it's quite expensive. But when it comes to just putting something quick, as like a camera that you don't need to shoot in 4K, or a simple device like a laptop or something on the side that you don't care about too much of that lag or whatever, just for a quick video capture, for under $7, you cannot go wrong with this device. And now, let's go ahead, turn on the laptop, fire up the game, and test the lag between the two. Most Wanted. Yes, it's an older game. Yes, it's not played by many people these days. Brookberg is right here. I'm gonna skip her. And as you see, the lag is not extremely bad. Right now, on the main screen, you're seeing it recorded from the video capture device, the less than $7 capture card. And right here is the laptop itself, as you can tell probably. And let me just hit enter, enter, enter to start the whole game. And as you see, actually the lag is noticeable in person. When I click the button to turn left and right, I can kind of tell, but really not too much. If you're not really doing a competitive game or something, you could probably get away with this capture card, especially for demonstration purposes in games. You can play all day with this one and not even notice a thing. So far, unless your output is 4K, then yes, the difference might be a little bit noticeable, but otherwise, you will not notice it, because I see it here in person. I would say the lag is probably maybe a couple milliseconds, which by human standards, that's hard to tell. By naked eye, probably with measurement devices, we could measure it, possibly, but in reality, I'm playing right now. I'm not looking at the laptop screen, by the way. I'm just looking at the OBS output, and that's how I'm playing. And yes, I haven't played this game in probably years. It's just one of those kind of childhood games, I would say, when we were youngins. Okay, so that concludes it for this less than $7 card. And as you see, it's not extremely bad. Now let's plug in the same game, same computer, but on the Cam Link. How does it fare against Cam Link? Again, we are talking not 4K. If you're into the 4K part, don't even look at this card because it will not play 4K very well. So now let's switch the HDMI to Cam Link. Okay, laptop here, and let's see if we can just ride here. This is our Cam Link. Okay, I turned off this card so there's no interference, and as you see, my screen will start going a little bit AWOL, and now it should be connected to Cam Link. Okay, Elgato is starting to run, and as you see, it's supposed to run, but for some reason Elgato has its own stuff going on, and I don't know why on Elgato it does these kind of disconnections, and it's cut off the screen for some reason really bad. Okay, and here we are inside the Elgato, the same game, same laptop, exactly where we left it, and I'm gonna try to play it just from the output on OBS. And I already see a slight difference in quality. Probably you guys can see it too. Sorry, I'm not gonna play the game that good because I'm already looking at the devices here and other stuff, but I see a small difference in quality, but I cannot notice any difference in lag or any delays so far. Actually, the delay, if anything, is a little bit greater, I would say, on Elgato. At least in person, I notice a little bit of a higher delay in Elgato, because I am clicking the button and I can feel it kind of in a way that the car doesn't turn right away as it did on the cheapo one, which is a very, very interesting thing. It would make sense in another way because this one, Elgato runs through its software and engine and conversion and all that stuff, which it would make sense to have some kind of lag or latency. But overall, I think that under $7 device is actually not that bad. Now, as I said before, if you're planning to connect a PlayStation 5 or something that requires really some high accuracy levels, this device may not do a great job. But when it comes to simple screen recording or gaming or anything of that sort that's not really high on demanding, this device for under $7, you can do a lot with it. And now, let me just get rid of the laptop here. It's very interesting that this device can run that good. Now, the quality here, if you decide to buy one of these, be extremely careful at where the USB attaches to the bottom. As you see right here, let me show it to you. I can bend it too easy. I'm gonna put it back on track where it was, but that part is the weakest point of this video capture device. And when it comes to quality, Elgato may win this part because it doesn't have that bent part, as you see right here. But somehow Elgato is made out of plastic. I don't know why they decided that way versus the cheaper one that's made out of aluminum, but that's a decision that they made to do them this way. But in my opinion, for less than $7, this video capture device is not bad. And with that said, I hope you enjoyed this video, and please like, share, and subscribe, and we'll see you next time. Bye!
He plays the tunes I like.